So, if you haven't already seen, the Conan Exiles Twitter sent out a tweet last night announcing that we'll be learning more about Chapter 2 of the Age of Sorcery very soon. There's a dev stream scheduled for Tuesday the 8th of November in about 6 days time, at which point we'll learn more about what's coming. You may remember that when the Age of Sorcery was announced and explained on past dev streams, they said that we could expect major free content updates roughly every 3 months with the new Ages system. For context, Age of Sorcery launched on the 1st of September, and thus we're about 2 months out from the launch currently, and expecting a new update within hopefully the next month. The eagle-eyed exiles out there may have thought something was coming last week. On the 30th of October, Conan tweeted out a short and simple tweet about Kurak, the sorcerer who brought his arcane magic to the exiled lands. The tweet details how many exiles now call themselves sorcerers, but nobody truly knows of Kurak's intentions. We know that the Age system is designed to not only deliver content, but also to deliver a developing story, so perhaps we'll learn more about Kurak and what he has planned in Chapter 2. As for other details on what we might be able to expect in Chapter 2, Funcom have unfortunately remained fairly tight-lipped so far, so we'll just have to wait for the stream. I do have a couple ideas of what we could expect. The most obvious is of course more spells. I've mentioned before that some of these spell categories are pretty empty, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Chapter 2, and potentially if there is one a Chapter 3, to introduce more spells into those categories. I'm also going to stab a guess here and say that I feel like a new dungeon might be a good addition. We've had time to familiarise ourselves with sorcery, so a dungeon that takes advantage of all those new spells might be really fun, and if they are indeed adding new spells in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, that might be a really good way to deliver it outside of just gather the pages and learn it. Of course, I'm also hoping that we'll see a wide swathe of improvements and bug fixes to the game. I have heard that some console players are still suffering crashes related to sorcery, so hopefully that does get fixed. I know there are other things people would love to see, even smaller stuff like just a search bar in the building menu. Let me know what you want to see in the Chapter 2 update in the comments. From what I've seen of the Steam player numbers, it does seem that the Age of Sorcery was a success in bringing people to Conan and keeping them playing. However, that has worn off a little now, so I think that this is the right time to start talking about a new update, and I am really looking forward to seeing what we get. So we now have a date to look forward to, November 8th. We'll be learning more about what's coming to Conan Exiles in the Age of Sorcery Chapter 2 update, and I'll be right there watching the stream with all you guys, and if you can't make it, I'll have a full recap coming the next day on November 9th. Thanks for watching, and of course a massive thank you to all of my esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Again, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.